Welcome to the Double Shot Drone Podcast, hosted by Davy Kieran and Mike Berthold, two professional Florida drone pilots and entrepreneurs. Welcome to the
Double Shot Drones.
Drone Podcast
Whoa! How do you
with
get the
Davy Kieran and Mike Berthold and our cute little assistant, my daughter, Brindley.
Guess what? This is so fun and festive. Underneath my sweater, girl, can you get off first for a second? Underneath my sweater, my red sweater. I have a green sweater.
Okay, Brandon.
No.
Your green sweater.
So yeah.
Is that Brendan? Is that your trophy sweater? Is that for your swimming trophies?
No, I just found it in my closet.
Oh yeah, swimming trophy.
Congratulations! Congratulations on your swimming trophies.
Thanks.
All right, so what are we talking about on this podcast? Basically, year-end stuff we did all year, right?
Yeah.
Year in review.
That's your cheap trick thing back there?
Yeah, that video behind me is the new it's called The Sound.
Oh, Dad, I know it's
video?
because my shirt is green.
Okay, good. That's The Sound. Well, it was The Sound. And once again, you're out of my sight here.
But that cheap trick that you tagged, you just droned that. You did that wasn't a specific job you did, correct?
Yeah, I just did it on my own. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did see a video of it after that.
Yeah.
And I thought mine was better. Like somebody had done a promo for them.
Yeah.
On TV, and I thought mine was better. So, are you back, Bryn?
Yeah.
All right. So you keep on taking the ear out, piece on my ears. So yeah. And then all of that one there is the seawall one.
Get your head down.
Just various stuff there going on.
Yeah. I did something. Well, I didn't do something a while back. I was. It was actually right before the hurricane. I was on Fort Myers Beach, and I was videoing the sunset over Fort Myers Pier, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed this very pretty girl on the beach.
Oh, there's your video.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed this very pretty girl on the beach with a news camera, you know what I mean? And I was watching her. So I went over and I started talking to her, and she was from Wink News, you know? Yeah. And
Wink News?
Wink.
Oh, Wink.
Wink News, yeah. I mean, it's a news. Do you get Wink News? No, it's Fort Myers. It's a Fort Myers, Southwest Florida news channel. But I went over and
I'm getting my eye.
I went over and I started talking to her, and she was, trying to be very professional, and
this is kind of one of the antlers.
She was doing her job and everything, and I started to talk to her. I said, "Listen, if you need any drone video of the pier and of the sunset and the beach, I've just done it. You know what I mean? I've just done it. I'd be happy to submit it to your story, this, that, and the other."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she says to me, she says, "Do you have a card?" And I said, "Yeah." So I give her my card, and she then turns around and says to me, because they're taking applications for drone pilots and photographers at Wink News.
Oh, really?
You should go down there and apply, Okay. So I was like, okay. So I said, "Does that mean you do or you do not want the video that I just took of the sunset over the Fort Myers Pier?" And she goes, "I'm okay for now." She goes, "But since you're here, would you mind doing an interview on Wink News for the article that I'm doing?"
Really?
I was like, "What article are you doing?" And she says, "I'm about smoking and smokers on the beach."
Plato's
Smoking
video.
and smokers on the beach.
Dad, Plato's
Yeah.
video.
How much it affects other people who do not smoke when they're at the beach, people smoking on the beach. So long story short, she interviewed me and I was on the news, but not for my drone capabilities. I was on the news because I gave an opinion on smokers and smoking on the beach. So, but the whole point of it was,
Oh, baby.
I actually Googled the whole thing and I went on
Gotta
the
go for it.
Wink News and I Googled the whole thing. You know, yes, you can get a job at Wink News, but you're going to get paid $0. You know what I mean? You're going to be
What?
lugging, it's, whatever, $10 an hour and, whatever.
Yeah, really.
It
No
just,
kidding.
it just wasn't worth it at the time. You know what I mean?
Ridiculous.
It would, handcuff me, preventing me from doing my own thing. So yes,
Yeah.
it would be great to get the experience starting out and everything like that there, but at the time it just didn't feel like I was the right man for the job.
Hmm.
And she never called me back anyway, so she wasn't that good looking. No.
That right there behind me is the Polytechnic Institute off of I-4.
Yeah, I've actually my friend Karen here, who's a photographer, has actually gone up there and taken photographs at that exact
that?
place. So
Water.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a great photo shoot there.
yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I've traveled to do it to Orlando so many times doing progressive photography for construction sites there in Maitland's, mainly in that area. And so one day I just like, you know what? This is the day. It's a nice day out. The skies were clear. I'm gonna get the drone up. I just pulled over on a side road and got it up and just started taking photos of it. And or aerial photos and videos of it.
Yeah.
Put it on my Instagram and yeah.
No, I'm just watching here.
This is the
Time
TNA
lapse.
doc video.
You have the time
Custom
lapse.
doc. Yeah,
If
custom doc. Yeah. Or the time
No, but
lapse.
time lapse, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at the time lapse that I did of the roof restoration there, it was a windy day, but that's time lapse will show you how much the drone actually moves when it's, because it's
Kind of
taking,
does. Yeah.
yeah,
Kinda
you know what I
does.
mean? Because there's all of that. I mean, there's gonna be the time lapse shots, one in between the other, but the fact that it's a drone and it's not on a tripod, I mean, there's actually that up and down movement that that can be.
Yeah, if you have like a 10 knot wind, it's gonna kind of affect it a little bit.
Yeah, one of those days I was doing it was pretty windy out there.
This is the
So
ferry at Placidia Island. Red, every time we do that.
yeah.
And this video behind me is
Mom's calling me.
the promo video I did for a veterans group, the Defender Ruck 22,
Yeah.
to promote this is just a clip of it, but it was to promote not to promote, but to bring awareness to the 22 soldiers that commit suicide every, I guess it's, or
No,
no,
it's
every
every
22 2 minutes, a soldier
commit
commits
suicide.
suicide, and or probably veteran, I would think.
Veteran,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much veteran. So,
Well,
yep. And then this
I
one
mean,
here is this is Bahia Honda Beach in Ruskin, little Airbnb. Oh, there's the Cheap Trick one.
yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say it was a pretty good year. Pretty good year. My drone business has doubled every year, like since the start. Like it just gets better and better and better. And I think it's because I'm always doing the do, like James Fernandez. And I'm always, almost every day I tell somebody about my business. And it's some people that are with me at the time don't like it. But I'm like, you know, including my wife. But if you don't tell people about what you do, how are they going to know?
Well, that's the thing. Nobody's going to know what you do unless you tell them one way or the other. So
Yep.
you've got to get yourself out there, you know.
So don't be shy. Don't be
Gil
shy
Boyd being
at
Gil
all.
Boyd being a very prime example of that, you know.
Oh my God, is he a go-getter?
Yeah.
He's got like things lined up big time coming up.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he a magnet mindset guy too? All that?
I don't think he's magnet mindset yet. I mean, I'm out of magnet mindset at this stage of the game. For now, for
Yeah,
now. You know, I felt very comfortable in magnet mindset, and Gina is very good at what she does, and it's a warm, fuzzy feeling when you're there, and you know, I mean, you get a lot out of it, and
that's
you
good.
know, but you know, uh, you've also got to be in a position of being able to afford these things. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
you know, not everybody can eat steak every day of the week. So you know, I'm just growing my business at this stage of the game, and you know, I feel like I've closed. Not that we're there yet. We're only December 18th, and it's Temple's birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday to
oh, happy birthday. Happy
Temple.
birthday, Temple.
There you go. Thank you. So yeah, and you know, I feel like I'm closing out or will be closing out the end of the year 2023 um with a bit of a rush, really, you know what I mean? And I feel like 2024 is going to come in gangbusters.
Hot and
You know,
heavy. Yeah.
hot and heavy, thank you. Yeah, you know, there's a certain amount of what anybody does in any profession or any business, I think, is getting comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what you do, you're going to be uncomfortable doing it for the first periods of time. So you've got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because then
Mm-hmm.
you get comfortable, you're not uncomfortable anymore, and it just becomes par for the course. You know, prime example is this Beast 360 that we do. You know, again, I'll go back to I think I brought it up one of our early podcasts there, but when I did my first premium 4-point, I think you might remember this, Mike. I came out of the house and I pulled over on the side of the road and I called you, and I just couldn't stop laughing, bro. I was like, dude, I have no idea what I just did. I have no idea how I get through it. And at the end of the day, I had to go back and do it again. But I couldn't figure out how I was going to do the next one. You know what I mean? And
Right.
now I'm like, you know, I don't even think about it, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't, you know, it's like I just look and see how far away, how long is it going to take me to get there, and I get there and I do it, you know. See, my first one tomorrow is a white glove at 10 a.m.
Oh, you got a white glove. Nice.
White glove at 10. Yeah, that's the one in the apartment building, which I still have to figure out how I'm going to do, because even if I'm doing the exterior, I'm my exterior is of an apartment building, you know.
Uh-huh.
And the apartment's on the third floor, so it'll be I'm not going to sit here and say it'll be a breeze, because then the next thing tomorrow everything's going to fall apart. But you know, it's kind of rudimentary at this stage of the game.
All right, we'll
But
show her just a little bit.
yeah, you know, doing the do. Oh, there's my puppy.
We'll show her
There's my
backside.
puppy. There's my puppy. Oh,
My
yeah.
wife doesn't want me to show her, so I'm not showing her.
My.
Uh, supposedly somebody, the place where we just found out the place that we got her from, might, like, it was a hoarder's house, I guess. Might want
Yeah.
her back. Might want her back.
They already have 20 people.
Yeah, but they might. We heard they might want her back. Of all the dogs that they took, this is the one they want back. And so they were like, "Yeah, just don't, don't show her online or on Facebook or anything, because if that lady
So
finds
don't,
out,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, she finds out where you live, she might
Yeah.
go for, try to get the dog back. So.
Well, I mean, the answer to that is no, you can't have her.
We have a
No,
background.
I'd be like, nope, you were a horrible,
Yeah.
horrible human host for a dog, and
That's it. That's it.
we
Done.
are a very good host for a dog. So we
That's
fostered
it.
her, and now I didn't tell you, so we adopted her now. So
That's it.
she's ours now.
Well, you have adopted her?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Okay, so she's your
or at
dog.
least we got the approval to adopt. We were good fosters, so well, actually, we're bad fosters because we're adopting. But
Meanwhile, who is it? Who is this person right here?
who? Oh, that's Tammy Fullen. She's a realtor, and I think I told you I wanted her as a guest on here.
Okay.
She I was just doing a promo thing for her.
Yeah.
I didn't get paid for it or anything. I said, look,
Yeah.
I just, I know you guys have a slow time during this time. We do too. Usually, it's a time to get creative, and so I was just trying to create something for her, because she's always posting on social media and all that. And when she said I'm gonna be her drone guy for all her, and her ground photographer and everything for her realty shoots. But I think I told you, I was away on vacation when she got her first
Yeah.
house to sell, and I wasn't available. She hired somebody else. So, but anyway, she said the next one definitely. But anyway, yeah, interesting gal. Met her doing pickup and deliveries actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll do. I'll be doing some stuff with her in the future. She's
Good.
very very progressive. This is behind me. This is the marina at Bahia Honda. This was part of an Airbnb shoot we did there. They wanted it labeled with everything, so I did graphics on it. Here we go, the sound again.
Yeah,
But
I just saw something there um that there's I work those 2 shifts at the bar for social entertainment a couple of nights a week, right?
right,
And I think I may have mentioned to you, well, back in the day, whatever, a couple of months ago there, that I was sent on a B360, and
that's Clearwater
in
Beach behind me.
in the notes was that the owner wouldn't be there, but the house management would be there. You know what I mean? Like to home watch, excuse me. Home watch would be there to let me in, and I pulled up to home watch, and it was this real estate broker who had been in the bar the night before and was drinking espresso martinis. You know what I mean? And they had her and her girlfriend had a couple of espresso martinis each, and then she ordered another one while her girlfriend was in the bathroom, and her girlfriend comes out and says, "You're having another one," blah 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 blah. So they ended up, they had 3 espresso martinis each, and then they left. So needless to say, I went to this house the next day, and I pulled up and I looked at the notes, and it said that the home watch would be there to let me in. Of course, it was this lady that was having the espresso martinis the night before, and I looked at her and I'm like, "Hello," and she's like, "I know you. How do I know you?" And I said, "Because I make the best espresso martinis on the island." And she's like, "Oh my god, oh my god." Well, I just see here because she works for VIP Realty Group, Sanibel, and congratulations to President-elect. Yeah, she's just been elect of the
Of the
Sanibel and Captiva Island Association of Realtors.
Whoa, nice. So you did. So yeah, the bar definitely has
So,
some
so there you go.
what do you call networking
Well,
going
that's
on.
what I say. I mean, I work at the place a
Successful.
couple of nights a week, and there's a lot of people on the island. Well, there's not as many as should be, and you know, there's still a lot of
Is
condo.
is that bar on Sanibel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, it is.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And it wasn't destroyed during the
Well,
hurricane?
the basement, well, the basement, which is the ground floor, actually, the restaurant itself is raised by probably 20 feet. You know what I mean? So the main floor of the restaurant, and then there's an upstairs to the restaurant. But on the ground floor is the storage units, the ice machines, the walk-in boxes, and all of that stuff was absolutely destroyed. You know, so I helped in the cleanup and everything like that. There, we went over there, we took the whole place apart, we gutted the basement, we ripped the walls out, we did the whole thing. We, you know, even like to the point, Mike, where we just the liquor room, you know, we emptied bottles of booze like this, bro. You know,
Wow.
because you know, I'll tell you, the water,
Aerovision, that's your
Aerovision
logo.
Media, there
That's
you go.
Oh, this is the Great American Teach-In right here.
Great American, yeah. So, but the water from the hurricane, which came out of the swamp, which came out of the bayous,
Yeah.
there's so much bad stuff in that water that, you know, it actually dissolved the metal.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like golf clubs, bicycles were falling apart. You know what I mean? You get on a bicycle, people riding a bicycle, and the forks just gave way. You know what I mean? After a period of time, because it just, and it's not just salt water. It's whatever organism were in that water. You know, my golf clubs, like I picked up my golf club and I sort of went like that there, and the just broke in half.
I'll bleep that out.
Yeah,
I
you
had to
know, just
bleep out
broke,
two of those today. I was editing
just broke in half. You know what I mean? And
episode
listen,
number 7.
I've played golf in the rain, and your golf clubs get wet. But you know, what I mean, you go like that, and your golf club just breaks in half. There's something in the water. So, needless to say,
Wow.
point being, you know, bottles of wine have corks in them. You know what I mean? And you know, you cannot take the chance, or bottles of booze have corks in them. You can, or just a screw cap. You cannot take the chance that any of that stuff can get into, you know. Yeah, I'd take it home and drink it. You'd take it home and drink it, you know what I mean? But you can't serve it at the restaurant, you know what I mean? So the owner of the restaurant was like, gotta throw it out.
Wow.
So I was going outside with bottles of, you know, Woodford Reserve, like just upside down like this here, and you know.
Wow.
But anyway, that's besides the point. But
That's crazy.
yeah, so I work there a couple of nights a week. There's a lot of people come in there.
What's
You know,
what's the name of that bar? Let's see.
Tutti, Tutti, Tutti Pazzi, Pazzi, Tutti Pazzi. It's an Italian restaurant.
Oh, it's Italian. Okay.
Tutti Pazzi.
Is it like a big bar? Like a bar, the bar here is big?
The bars get
I
18
gotta show
seats
them.
at it. It's like a youth
Sit
thing
down,
with
sit down.
18 seats.
Just sit down.
Sit down. In my imaginary chair.
Yeah. But Tutti Pazzi in Italian means we're all crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're all crazy now. I am.
Yeah.
Feel this.
But because it was raised,
So this
you
jacket
know,
is very soft and warm.
we opened a lot earlier. We opened a lot sooner than a lot of other people,
Okay.
you know.
That's cool.
And since I'm resident photographer and resident drone pilot, I mean, I have a couple of bees jobs out there in the next couple of days.
Oh, that's good. Speaking of that, remember I said I had my board cleared?
Yeah.
4 just popped up, and I got 3 in Sarasota on Tuesday. So 3 gigs on
Yeah.
Sarasota.
I just got 5 jobs today. They're not for the same day, but I got 5 jobs today.
Nice.
Yeah, you know. But again, I'm waiting on this.
Why are you pulling me up?
I'm waiting on
Oh,
this
that goes in
realtor.
Yeah, that goes in my ear. This goes in here.
I'm waiting on this realtor that told me he's got 70 jobs coming up in January. So
Cool. Yeah, you've got a lot. You've got a lot coming up. I'm
I
gonna
mean, 70 jobs at, $500 a pop.
nice.
Wait, Dad. How many more days until Christmas?
If this is the 17th, it'll be 8 more days before Christmas.
What about Christmas Eve? 7?
7
I mean,
days
that's
before-
a good month.
yeah.
Hey, so we have 1 day short this week for my school
Okay, why is that?
because
Move
on
on camera.
what?
Move on camera.
Oh. The
Yeah, she's
chair
got
doesn't-
half day. What is it, half day on Friday?
no days on Friday.
Oh, no days on Friday. Okay, you get to
You
stay
don't
home
go,
with the
you
dog.
don't go to school on Friday?
Nope.
I think Brody's the same way.
No, he's
Anyway,
So you're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday?
I think. Um,
Are you off through the new year, or are you just off through Christmas and then you go back to school?
I
before
think
Well,
it's for Christmas.
she's off till she's got like 10 days off, something like that.
2 weeks.
Well, a little less than 2 weeks, but yeah.
Unbelievable.
We're not counting the weekend, but
Hey,
well, I'm just saying that we're talking about school days. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go.
Days till Christmas.
That's an Airbnb behind me too. That's one of my clients. It's Bel Air Beach. Hi, Brandon. Yeah, so I've done a few Airbnbs. I don't know. Have you done any Airbnbs?
No, not yet.
Usually they're usually all set and everything, but somebody recommended me, and that's how I got that client. Let's see. No, we want to upgrade. We're probably not going to use Zoom the next time. I'm looking at that Riverside or whatever in place of Zoom.
Yeah, what is
To
it?
do-
You keep saying you don't.
I think it's called Riverside,
Okay.
something like that. If it's not, I'll correct it right here. I'll put it right up here.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been fun and interesting editing these podcasts. Because I gotta, there's a process. I gotta review it, and then when I review it, I gotta take notes. And then okay, if we said something interesting right there, I gotta put okay at 18.21 in the video. Davy said this, remarked about this. Oh, and then I'll research and find the graphic. That's why I wanted your the graphic or the video of your that roofing video.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it and I'm like, oh, it'd be great just to show it right in the background, running
Like right now.
like right now behind my head, yeah. So but yeah, you're gonna shop that video to a bunch of roofers?
Well, I was just going to say, funny you bring that up because something popped up on one of my feeds the other day of this new roofing company, and
Oh, isn't that strange how that happens?
well,
You just talk about it and
yeah, but hang on, it's like a new company or something that got there, and this girl popped up on my screen there, and I clicked on it, and it's got like 4 followers or something like that there, and I'm like, that's strange, 4 followers. So I went onto their website, and I looked around and everything got there, and as soon as I closed it out and I went away and I did like 3 or 4 jobs and I came back, I had every roofing company in the neighborhood like all of a sudden pop up on my thing. So it is one of those things. If you're looking to do some type of business, put it into Facebook or put it into Instagram and save it or look at it, and the next thing your feed is just full of them. You don't even have to research them anymore. You don't even
No,
have
you
to,
don't. Yeah, you're like, yeah, you
you
look
know,
for.
and roofers in my neighborhood, you don't even have to do that. It just like shows up and then you just go to their website, you see what's
That's
they
that
have.
algorithm. Yep.
Yeah, if
It's
they have
it's got
video,
a
just go to the
direct.
next. If they don't have video, it's a phone call you're gonna make.
That
So
can be good and that can be bad.
well that's
Wait,
the
what are you doing?
thing, yeah. Um yeah, I gotta get up to this place right here. I really do to take some still shots.
It's green.
I should thought there was something else on there. It's a
Is
palm
that a
tree.
palm tree?
That's a palm tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pink was
I thought it was some other medicinal thing.
Yeah. Is that a palm tree over there or what?
Bryn,
I don't know what the
I'm like, Bryn. Bryn, no, no. Bryn, come on. They might have saw you. No, go over there. Bryn, go over there out of camera shot.
I'm just grabbing.
You do like a little booty shake behind me.
I'm not. I'm dancing. I'm going like this.
These kids nowadays are all into this. Bryn, stop. All this YouTube shorts and
Skincare, makeup,
and TikTok. Bryn, your legs are
skincare.
Bryn,
I have shorts on.
skincare and stuff like that.
Makeup, new
Makeup and all that.
show you.
God
Yeah.
bless you.
Um,
Yeah. So
I don't want like baggy stuff like I want like this.
Looks like we got what? 5 minutes? Yeah. So what should we talk about our last 5 minutes, Dave?
well,
Okay, Bryn. All right.
it comes down to
Long, beautiful hair.
what everybody else in the world is doing out there. I mean, I see I just saw Carla with her
Well, now I have to be
with her infrared. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Well, she got the infrared drone and camera specifically for search and rescue, I think. You know what I mean? Because she's out there searching for animals or dogs primarily. But she did some infrared of a building where the colors show up, where it's cold and where it's hot. So the cold will tell you where you're losing heat in around your windows and stuff like that there, and where you have to get your, especially where she is. I mean, we're down here in Florida, so we don't need to know where we're losing heat. We need to know where we're losing cold.
Yeah. AC.
But
Okay.
she just in her mind realized that there's another vertical there. You know what I mean? In the place that she lives. I think she's in Wyoming, maybe.
She's the one with
So
that the moose cam.
yeah. So but the whole thing with the drone with the infrared was basically to heat animals and body temperatures and stuff like that there. But now she realized that she can use it on buildings to see where they're losing heat. So I mean that's a great find right there for her,
3 minutes.
3.5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's I mean she probably had to do some training for that, I would imagine. One of the guys that was at the drone launch academy, David Blocker, he'll probably be a guest on here sometime too. He was just down in Florida. He was doing training on thermal drone.
Oh yeah.
Ther-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Well, oh wait, is that what Carla did?
Yeah.
No,
exactly,
no, his was it thermal? It was
Don't talk to me.
it was like in Orlando. What, Print?
Don't talk to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not talking to you. It was yeah, it was he just received his thermal certification. He said he's presently trying to learn the UGCS system, also for mapping. Yeah, that's something I want to mapping. I want to take that to a new level next year.
You got to get your OSHA, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm going to take that course. Yep, take that OSHA course. Just do the 10 hours or whatever.
OSHA 10 or OSHA 30. I got my OSHA 30.
Maybe I'll do the. Oh, I can't let Davey beat me. I'll do OSHA 30 then. That and
Yeah, we'll talk before you do it though.
what we got? We got 2 minutes.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
and
before you do it.
I'm also gonna revisit some of the people that like turned me down, like
Yeah.
in the past. Like
Yeah.
there was a couple car dealerships that I talked to, and a couple pool manufacturers and landscapers. I wouldn't say they turned me down. They just, weren't ready maybe at that time. So now
Well,
I'm much more experienced now. So it's like, hey,
yeah, well, as
throw 'em a
Gene
nice
always
clip.
says, no doesn't mean
No,
no. It just
yeah,
means not
not
yet.
not yet. Yeah,
Because they don't understand. It's like, I keep saying the same thing. It's like I would like, I like to have product that I can show walking in the door. Specifically to what
right.
you can't
And
walk into it.
and
Well,
when
you
you
can't
have
walk
it,
into
it's that much easier. Yeah,
yeah. If you walk into a car dealership and you've done 12 car dealerships, then they see what you can do.
oh, we
You
got
know what I mean?
less than a minute.
If you don't walk in there with any you know, any car dealership stuff, so. But anyway, listen, you guys have a great holiday season. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas and
Yeah, you too, Davey.
or as they say in Ireland, Happy Christmas.
They say
You
Happy
know,
Christmas in Ireland.
Happy Christmas, yeah.
Merry
Happy
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And
Absolutely. And
as
everybody out there listening, have a Merry Christmas. Happy
and
Hanukkah. Hanukkah's going on right now.
as the two Ronnies used to say, it's good night from me.
And good night from him.
I'll see you later, my brother.
Switch it around on anybody.
All
All right. Have a good
well.
night. All
You
right. Be
too.
well. Yep.
Later, Bryn.
Bryn, you want in this, when I edit this one,
Well,
I'll
in
put a
this,
tag
but
for
no,
sure.
In your TikTok video, you should
Yes.
tagging.
Oh, speaking of TikTok, did we learn a little bit about TikTok this weekend, didn't we, Davey?
Yeah.
What did we